Hello children, good afternoon all the 7th class students. Welcome to the virtual classroom. Virtual classroom is nothing but online classes. I am V. Nagalakshmi, working as CRT of English, Darwar Satram, KGBV. How are you? Yeah, I know you all are good, isn't it? Yes. So, last year also we attended the online classes. From now also we conduct the online classes because of this pandemic situation. So we conduct the online classes. Okay students, first of all of you take a pen and a notebook. Please note down whatever information I have to given to you. Remember children, please note down whatever information I have to given to you. And also one more thing, please keep your notebooks. Please keep your notebooks with care. Why? Because I am saying like this. After reopening of your schools, children, after reopening of your schools, what is a sentence? Some of them know or some of them they didn't. No problem. What is a sentence? Sentence ante vakyamu. What is a sentence? The meaning of sentence is a sentence is forming. A sentence is formed by a group of words. A sentence is forming a group of words which gives a complete and relevant meaning. A complete meaning. Mean a sentence is a group of words. It gives a complete and relevant meaning. అంటే కొన్ని పదాలను మనం చేర్చినట్లయితే ఆ పదాలు చేర్చుకున్నటువంటి పదాలు మనకి అర్థవంతమైన వాక్యాన్ని, పూర్తి అర్థవంతమైనటువంటి వాక్యాన్ని, ఏ కంప్లీట్ ఫుల్ మీనింగ్ ఇచ్చినట్లయితే దాన్ని మనం ఏమంటాము? ఎస్, సెంటెన్స్ అని. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్, షీ ఈజ్. షీ ఈజ్. అబ్జర్వ్ కేర్ఫుల్లీ. షీ ఈజ్ what? She is what? So the sentence is not completed. She is, the sentence is not completed. So this is not the full. We don't call this sentence as sentence. This is a half sentence. పూర్తి అర్థాన్ని మనకు అది ఇవ్వలేదు. ఓకేనా? సో షీ ఈజ్ గోయింగ్ టు స్కూల్. షీ ఈజ్ గోయింగ్ టు స్కూల్. సో ఆమె ఎక్కడికి వెళ్తుంది? స్కూల్కి వెళ్తుంది. సో దిస్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ సెంటెన్స్. ఓకే చిల్డ్రన్.
Okay children, before going to discuss our topic compound words, once again we go back and learn what is a word. What is a word? All of you write down. A word is a group of letters which gives a complete meaning. Once again I tell you, a word is a group of letters which gives a complete meaning. For example, a book. A book. And another example, a tree. A tree. ఏ బుక్ ఒక పుస్తకం. ఏ ట్రీ ఒక చెట్టు. సో దీస్ ఆర్ ద వర్డ్స్, examples of word. And you may write another example if you know. I think all of you know word. చాలామందికి పదాలు తెలిసే ఉంటాయి కదా. సో మీకు నచ్చినటువంటివి మీరు యు మే రైట్ డౌన్. ఓకే ఓకేమా. నెక్స్ట్ కమ్ టు ది what is a sentence. What is a sentence? Write down. A sentence is forming by a group of words. A sentence is forming by a group of words which gives us a complete full meaning. A complete full meaning. Okay, so we add some words and by adding these words it gives a full meaning to us. అంటే పదాలు చేర్చడం వల్ల మనకి ఒక అర్థవంతమైనటువంటి వాక్యం, ఫుల్ మీనింగ్, పూర్తి వాక్యాన్ని మనకి, పూర్తి అర్థవంతమైన వాక్యాన్ని మనకు ఇచ్చినట్లయితే దాన్ని సెంటెన్స్ అని అంటాం, వాక్యం. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్, see the first example. She is what? ఏంటి she is what? ఏముంది అక్కడ? ఏమీ లేదు. She is. So the first example is nothing but a sentence. Nothing but, we don't call as it sentence. అది వాక్యము అనిపించుకోదు. ఎందుకంటే the first sentence didn't give us a complete full meaning. సో మనకి పూర్తి అర్థవంతమైనటువంటి అర్థాన్ని అది మనకి ఇవ్వలేదు. సో నెక్స్ట్ విల్ టేక్ ది సెకండ్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్. షీ ఈజ్ గోయింగ్ టు స్కూల్. దిస్ ఈజ్ ద కరెక్ట్ సెంటెన్స్. ఆమె స్కూల్కి వెళ్తున్నది. Okay children, come to our topic, compound word. What is a compound word? Compound words are formed when two or more words are put together to form a new word. That has an entirely new meaning. All of you note down it carefully. After reopening of our schools, definitely I ask the notebooks. Listen students, definitely I ask your notebooks, your online class notebooks. Write it down. Once again I tell you, compound words are formed when two or more words are put together to form a new word that has an entirely new meaning. So this is very simple, ma. You can understand easily. Why? Because I use very simple words that you can understand easily. Compound words are formed when two or more words, రెండు లేదా అంతకన్నా ఎక్కువ పదాలు ని ఆర్ పుట్ టుగెదర్ టు ఫార్మ్ ఏ న్యూ వర్డ్. సో కలిపినప్పుడు టు ఫార్మ్ ఏ న్యూ వర్డ్ మనకి ఒక కొత్త పదాన్ని మనకి ఇస్తుంది. వాట్ టైప్ ఆఫ్ వర్డ్ దట్ ఈజ్? దట్ హ్యాస్ అన్ ఎంటైర్లీ న్యూ మీనింగ్. అంటే ఒక కొత్త అర్థాన్ని మనకు అది ఇస్తుంది. ఇట్స్ కాల్డ్ యాజ్ కాంపౌండ్ వర్డ్. అంటే it gives us a new meaning. Gives us a new meaning. For example, rain. For example, rain. So what is the meaning of rain? Yeah, you know, vana. Then bow. B-O-W, bow. What is the meaning of bow? Yes, bow ante villu. Okay, so when we take these two words, rain and bow, so these two words give us different meaning. Rain is one meaning, bow has another meaning. But when we add or when we put together these words, when we put together these two words, rain plus bow, rain plus bow, and it gives a different meaning, entirely new meaning, that is rainbow. Rainbow. So I think you know what the rainbow. తెలుసు కదమ్మా, ఇంద్రధనస్సు. Okay, next coming to the second example, football. Foot mean మీకు తెలుసు పాదం, and ball, B-A-L-L, ball mean yes, ball. It's a cricket ball or whatever it may be, a banti. Foot plus ball. So we add these two words, or we put these two words together, and we get another complete meaning, that is a football. Football ante telusu kada, football, banti ani artham. Okay, next we come to the types of compound words. Types of compound words. So we have 3 types of compound words. How many types of compound words? Yeah, 3 types of compound words. What are they? Yes, they are closed compound words, closed compound words, open compound words. The second one is open compound words. And the third one is hyphenated compound words. Hyphenated compound words. Once again, we go back. We have 3 types of compound words. Number 1, closed compound words. What is the second one? Opened compound words. Yes. And the third one is hyphenated compound words. Hyphenated compound words. Note down carefully. Closed compound words, open compound words, and hyphenated compound words. Then we discuss about the three compound words one by one. We discuss about these three compounding words one by one with their examples. Okay, children? Note it down. All of you? Note down, ma. Write down types of compound words. There are three types of compound words we discussed here. Closed compound words, opened compound words, and hyphenated compound words. Once again, I repeat, closed compound words, open compound words, and hyphenated compound words. Now we discuss about these one by one. Okay? Closed compound words. These closed compound words are formed when two unique words are joined together. They don't have a space between them. Write down. Put the side heading closed compound words. These closed compound words are formed when two unique words are joined together. They don't have a space between them. Okay? Next. So these closed compound word is nothing but there is no when we take two words and two unique words and we put together as it is same, and this word has no space. Okay? Yes. I'll give some examples. Then you can understand easily. Okay, na? Take down the examples. Rain, coat. See, rain is a word and coat is another word. We join these two words and we get a new word, that's a raincoat. RAINCOAT, raincoat. See, children, watch carefully, observe. A raincoat, there is no gap,
There is no space between these two words. Rain coat. Observe ma carefully. Rain coat. There is no space between these two words. So these type of words we called as closed compound words. Closed compound words. Next one, butterfly. Butterfly. Combine butterfly. Next one, flower pot. Flower pot. Flower pot. Next one, lady bug. Lady is a word, bug is another word, and we combine these two words and we get a new word, ladybug. So ladybug. Next one, lady finger. Lady finger. Lady finger. So you know bendakaya. Like. Next one, door bell. Doorbell. See, door is అంటే తలుపు, బెల్ అంటే తెలుసు కదా మీకు, గంట. డోర్ బెల్. వి గెట్ ఏ న్యూ మీనింగ్. నెక్స్ట్, సీ హార్స్. హార్స్ అంటే గుర్రం. సీ అంటే సముద్రం. ఓకే, సీ హార్స్. Combine sea horse. So these are the few examples of closed compound words. All of you note down. Now, children, I'll show some pictures related on this topic. I'll show some pictures related on this topic. All of you write down carefully. Okay? Lip plus stick. I get a new word. Lipstick. Lip plus stick. Lipstick. Okay? Note down. Next word, jelly plus fish. Jelly plus fish. We get jelly fish. Next word, pine plus apple. Pine plus apple. Pineapple. Pine plus apple. Pineapple. Pineapple. Observe, there is no space between these two words. Pineapple. You write it together. ఒకటిగా రాయాలి. Cup cake. Cupcake. Cup cake. Cupcake.
ఏమీ లేదు.
Note down carefully.
She is. So the
Don't
first
write spelling
example
mistakes. Sun
is nothing but
plus
a sentence.
sunflower.
Nothing
Sun
but we don't call as it
plus
sentence.
flower.
అది
Sunflower.
వాక్యము అనిపించుకోదు. ఎందుకంటే the first sentence didn't give us a complete
come to the
full meaning. A complete full meaning. So మనకి పూర్తి అర్థవంతమైనటువంటి
Next we come to the
మనకి
open compound words.
నెక్స్ట్
Open
we'll
compound
take the second
words.
example. She is going to school.
So these open compound
She
words
is going
are
to school. This is
written
the correct sentence. As
This
two
is the
separate
correct
words.
sentence.
ఆమె స్కూల్కి
two
వెళ్తున్నది.
separate words,
but set together, two separate words but set together as one word, as one word with its own meaning, with its own meaning. Once again, these compounding words are written as two separate words but set together as one word with its own meaning. We don't join these two words. Okay, like the above closed compound words. When we when we saw the difference between these two, closed compound words and open compound words. The closed compound words, we didn't find any space between the words, isn't it? But in open compound words, we have to find the space. We have to find the space between the two words. Between the two words. When we take the examples, see, identify the examples or observe the examples. Tea cup. So, I didn't mention tea plus cup. Observe carefully. I didn't mention tea plus cup. I write only tea cup. There is a space between these two words. Isn't it, children? Tea space cup. Tea cup. Okay? Next one, cell phone. But we pronounce these words as one. Cell phone, not cell phone. Okay? Cell phone. Next one, dinner plate. Dinner plate. Dinner and plate. Not like that. Dinner plate. Okay? And like that, so many examples are there, like serving spoons and living room and high school, middle school, yard sale, whatever it may be. We write these words as separate but pronounced as one word. But these words has their own meaning. Okay, children? First of all, you know the difference between these two. Closed compound words and open compound words. Okay, ma? Observe carefully and write it in a very neat manner. Maintain good handwriting. Okay? And once again, I tell you, don't write any spelling mistakes. Okay? Don't write any spelling mistakes. Okay? Then, now I display some more examples. I display some more example based on these compound words. Okay? Ice cream. Observe the word ice space cream. So this is open compound word. Note down. Wash basin. Wash basin. Note down all these things. Dish washer. Dish washer. Dishwasher. Dish washer. Dishwasher. Mobile phone. Mobile space phone. Mobile phone. watering pan. Watering pan. Next, air conditioner. Air conditioner. We read the sentences as together, but write it. Give some space. Air conditioner. Coffee maker. Coffee maker. Coffee maker. Magazine rack. Magazine rack. Magazine rack. Magazine rack. Magazine rack. Sewing machine. Sewing machine. Sewing machine. And finally, we come to the third classification of compound word, that is hyphenated compound word. What is the third one? Hyphenated compound word. So what is this hyphenated compound word? That means it is formed. The hyphenated compound words are formed when two separate words are joined together by a hyphen. Joined together by a hyphen. See, the symbol of a hyphen is put in brackets. Identified the symbol. Note down. Hyphenated compound word. The hyphenated compound word are formed when two separate words are joined together by a hyphen. So when we see the word, we can easily identify it. Oh, this is hyphenated compound word, isn't it? Yes, we can easily understand. Next, we come to the examples. For example, single-minded. Single is a one word. Minded is another word. We joined these two words by put hyphen. Single-minded. At the same, mother-in-law. Mother-in-law. You may write sister-in-law, brother-in-law, like this. And what is the third one? Clean cut. Clean cut. And what is the another word? Bird of prey. Okay, students, note down all these things. I give some more examples based on the pictures, like closed compound word and open compound word, like that. So as the same process, I also give the some more examples for these hyphenated compound words also. Note down. X-ray, X-ray, toss up, toss up, X-ray and toss up. Write down carefully. Next, father-in-law, father-in-law and king size, king size. Next, queen size, queen size. One-sided, one-sided. Great grandson, great grandson. Okay, children. In today's class, we learn about compound words. What we had to learn? Yeah, we learn compound words. Now, take down the assignment. Take down the assignment. Why should we do homework? Tell me, why should we do homework? Because we know about ourselves. We assess ourselves. మనకి మనము అసెస్ చేసుకోవచ్చు homeworks చేయడం ద్వారా. That means how far we understand the content or a lesson or a topic or anything else. Okay, children? Now, I display some sentences on the screen. You have to try to identify the compound words in those sentences. Okay, ma? I display some sentences. So, you watch carefully and write down it. Just you don't get fear first of all. Okay na? భయపడాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు. తెలిస్తే రాయండి. Okay ma? Don't get fear. If it is wrong to identify the words, no problem at all. Okay na students? Good. Then write down the first one. Bluebird. Bluebird is a type of bird. Bluebird is a type of bird. So, you identified the compound word in that sentence. Next one. We played football. We played football today for 3 hours. We played football today for 3 hours. Next, come to the third one. Third sentence. I love eating. I love eating ice cream. I love eating ice cream. Next one. The full moon has its own importance. The full moon has its own importance. Note down it carefully. Once again, I read it. The next one. I know how to wash clothes in washing machine. Note down, ma. I know how to wash clothes in washing machine. A machine. Next one. My mother gives us breakfast at daily 8 a.m. Next one. Lots of fireflies come at night in the summer season. Lots of fireflies come at night in the summer season. Note down it carefully. And students, so you do one thing in these 7 sentences. So you may classify the compound words in the sentences also if you have interest. మీకు కనుక లైక్ కాన్సెప్ట్ అర్థమైనట్లయితే మీరు ఇచ్చినటువంటి ఈ అసైన్మెంట్లో యూ డూ వన్ థింగ్. ఏమది మీకు? సో ఐ ఆల్రెడీ టోల్డ్ ద క్లాసిఫికేషన్ ఆఫ్ కాంపౌండింగ్ వర్డ్స్. సో హౌ మెనీ క్లాసిఫికేషన్స్ మా? దేర్ ఆర్ 3 types. We divided the compounding words into 3 types. Number 1, closed compound. Number 2, open compound word. And number 3, hyphenated compound words. So the closed compound word, what is a closed compound? So there is no gap between the words, isn't it? You may refer after complete my class. So closed compound means there is no space between the word. So I mean it's a ఏం చెప్పొచ్చు, ఈజీగా గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవడానికి. You can easily understand these tips. The second word have open compound. So these open compound word nothing but there is a space between the 2 words. There is a space between the 2 words. And finally we come to the hyphenated word. We can easily identify the hyphenated compound word by using hyphen, by shows, by షో. మనం ఆ వర్డ్ చూడగానే మనకి ఏమై అర్థం అవుతుంది అనమాట. సో దిస్ ఈజ్ హైఫనేటెడ్ వర్డ్. సో యూ మే డూ దీస్ వర్క్ ఆల్సో అలాంగ్ విత్ దీస్ 7 అంటే మీరు ఇచ్చినటువంటి ఈ 7 వాక్యాల్లోంచి కాంపౌండ్ వర్డ్స్ని ఐడెంటిఫై చేయడం కాకుండా క్లాసిఫైడ్ అంటే ఇది ఏ రకానికి చెందింది అనేది కూడా మీరు అక్కడ చేయొచ్చు. సో ఇఫ్ యు నో ద ఆన్సర్స్ యూ టేక్ ఏ బుక్ and write separately, put a date and write down the answers. So after the next class we will discuss about this topic. Okay? Then.
Okay, children. Once again, we collect our memory. Once again, we recollect our memory. What had learned in this class? సో ఏదో ఒకటి నేర్చుకొని ఉంటాం కదా, ఏం నేర్చుకున్నామని ఒక్కసారి ఏం నేర్చుకున్నాం అనే దాని గురించి మాట్లాడుకుందాం. What had learned in this class? We learned meaning of a word. What is a word? What is a word? Tell me once again. A word is a group of letters. It gives the meaning. It gives the complete meaning. Then, after that word, we learn or we discuss sentence. What is a sentence? So, what is a sentence? Don't forget these two things. Okay, children? Yes. What is a sentence? A sentence is forming by a group of words. It gives a complete, full, relevant meaning. Isn't it? అంతే కదా. సో వర్డ్ అంటే ఏంటో తెలుసుకుందాం, సెంటెన్స్ అంటే ఏంటో కూడా తెలుసుకుందాం. Now come to our topic also. We learn compound words. So what is a compound word and the classification of compound words? So the classification of compound words. So the compound words are divided into three types: closed compound words, open compound words, and hyphenated compound words. So we learn these three things with their examples. With their examples. Okay, ma. Are you note down all the things? I mean, assignment. What I had to given to you. So do your homework or assignment. Don't forget it. No problem whether it is correct or wrong. Whatever it may be. తప్పైనా పర్లేదు, రైట్ అయినా ఓకే. You try to write the homework. You try to write. ట్రై చేయండి, చేస్తే ఖచ్చితంగా వస్తుంది. ఓకేనా? ఎస్. సో you try to write it, and for the next class we will discuss about these answers. What are you right? మీరేం రాశారనేది అక్కడ చూసుకుందాం. ఓకే చిల్డ్రన్. సో our next session our next class will be on 21st of this month. I mean the next Monday. We will meet on that class. Okay, children? And children, I give some small advice to you. Do your work properly and attend your classes regularly till the schools are open. Then please don't go to the outside without wearing your masks. మాస్క్ లేకుండా బయటికి వెళ్ళొద్దు. And wash your hands frequently. With soap or sanitizer. Why I am saying like this? So all of you know. So we are in very pandemic situation. So what is the pandemic situation here? Now we are facing the COVID-19. Because of the reason we conduct these online class. Okay na children? Okay. Stay home. Stay safe. Thank you.